Fumi, we have the t-shirts back in stock, my darlings. What is delayed is not denied. We have it in blue since you loved it so very much indeed, my darlings. You better go ahead and get your t-shirt before it sells out, because I just might go ahead and do a yellow t-shirt for you and an orange t-shirt. You have to bear in mind, Baby Girl is a small brand. We are self-funding here, so I can only do so much. But yes, the t-shirt is back and I am living and loving. I also have a surprise for you. Yes. You asked and I said, why not? We have brought the black t-shirt back. What is delayed is not denied. Are we living and loving? Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? I want to say a big thank you. You are everything to me, Fumi Nation. I love you. You're my extended family outside of my family, and I deeply appreciate you. 99.999 of these episodes I do is because you send them to me, and I realize how very like-minded we are. You are Fuminized. You are better than me in so many ways, especially the younger crew. You are confident. You are outspoken. You let me know when you don't like something. You let me know when you do love something. I want to applaud my bigger sisters, my older sisters in their 80s and their 90s and their 70s. You inspire me. I appreciate life because of you. I have to give you your flowers. I don't say it often enough, but I have to. I really love you, and then some. And so today's episode is about jealousy and envy. And I felt that it was time to do an updated episode. This wonderful young woman is somebody who I have become friends with on Instagram. I did not know she was following me until somebody brought her to my attention. And so I have become friends with her. I am following her, Abena Kwabu. And I am going to have a sit-down conversation with her further down. But I wanted to do this snippet episode about jealousy. I want you to listen to what she has to say, and then we will read the message of what her friend sent her, and then we'll go from there. Okay? So here we go.
I don't normally get to be this vulnerable here, but allow me to be vulnerable because one of the people I know sent me a message. And you can pause to read it. It is sad to get a message like that from someone I grew up with. I went to school with her and I told her that I'm going to do this because I've been having bits and pieces of such comments lately from people I know. But this one, she decided to type it and send it, but she chickened out and unsend it. But I shared it with a friend, like, can you imagine she sent me this? So I'm going to share it. And for those of you that do not know me, the Abna you see here, all bubbly and laughing and joyous, I've always been like that. That's who I am. I cannot fake it if I wanted to. But at some point, it died. It died and I nearly went with it. 2021 as a year will forever be my most traumatic year. And before I address really what she sent, let me give you a background so you understand how this message feels to read it, because it looks like she would love to see me suffer all the time, to be in pain, to cry and not be happy. I'm everywhere. So 2021, I lost 3 siblings within 11 months. One died in January, the other in August, and the other in November. And our parents are also dead. They've been gone for 30 plus years now. So my eldest sibling, who had been my matriarch growing up, and I read an article that was published by Harvard. It is saying that your sister is your inherent antidepressant. So imagine losing 3 of them in 11 months. And one of them was very close, very close. We talked every day. She was like my mother, and I single-handedly paid and planned all of them for the funeral. When it started, I had taken a job in France. 2021 started off beautifully. So I lived in France and I heard that the first one had died. I couldn't go. She was my step-sibling, my dad's daughter. But for my siblings, we all look like. I will share a couple of them so that you understand what I mean. But this particular one, the second one, I remember the day before she died, or 2 days, she calls me. And she was there when our eldest sibling, that's the second one, died in August. She was there. So she calls me on the phone. My sister was so scared. And she tells me, "Bana, I'm dying. I know I'm dying." And me, with my faith and my belief, I'm like, "You're not gonna die. You're not dying. This is getting too long. Let me continue."
She has parts 1 to, I think, 6 or 7, which you can watch on Instagram. I'll put her page here. I wanted to respond to the message that her old school friend sent her. And it goes on to say, "Hi, Abena, how are you? I have been seeing you all over the place nowadays, and I must say, you're doing too much. I want to honestly say I loved it when you did fashion and didn't do so much. Now you're always laughing at something or someone and doing politics. You used to be private about your space. Now I see parts of your home. Anyway, are you okay? Just wanted to ask because you're everywhere. I mean, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I just wanted to share what I think that maybe you should get back to fashion, Patricia." That's what she put. You know, the funny thing is that social media across the board is not for friends and family. No. Social media is a tool to promote yourself.
Your social media is not for your friends. Your social media is for you and your dreams and your self-expression. And it's meant to put something out in the world intentionally so that people who are looking for you and who need you can find you. That is what social media is for.
I say that because that was how we used Facebook in 2007 when I was acting out in California. I had all of my pictures, and it was just the easiest way for casting directors to get all of the pictures of what you look like. Instead of you driving all the way to Santa Monica because you had an audition there, they could see what you look like, they could narrow it down, that you could come in for an audition, blah, blah, blah. You are putting yourself out there for people that don't know you. The people that grew up with you, the people that think they know you from school, that's a different person entirely. And I speak for myself. I was not good in school. It's only in my adult years I realized, Fumi, it did not mean that you were not talented. It meant that you were talented in other things. But going to school, people put you in a box. You should be an engineer, a lawyer, an accountant, and you should be married and have children at this age, at this stage, and you should be just so. And I did not check any of those boxes. I didn't get married till I was 40. I did not start YouTube till I was 45. I got pregnant at 48 and I had Adrian at 49. My first beauty collaboration was at 50. I got my second beauty collaboration at 51. At 55, I started modeling again, even though I had started my career at 21. When I was in Norway, that was when I got my first feature film, and I was 42. My life showed me that truly age is just a number. That is one. And it also showed me the amount of envy and jealous people who had given up on me and thought I would amount to nothing. They didn't see it coming. Quiet as it's kept, neither did I. Neither did I. And so I had certain aunties that were like, "Oh, Fumi, did you go to college?" Yes, I did. And I graduated. But this is what I am doing. This is how I earn my living. This is how I earn my money. I am building my own brand. They will always underestimate the underdog or the scapegoat or the black sheep because you are different. The good luck that I had, of which I want to give you the advice, was that I surrounded myself, always have, with like-minded people. And so once a lot of my girlfriends of my age from 23 were getting married, I had to stay away from that. Why? I wasn't married. Because at the end of the day, I wish you all well. But I don't want to feel less than because I'm not married at your stage. This is your life. It's not my life. Might I add to the fact that all of my school friends, every single one of them that got married, are all divorced. I got married at 40, 17, almost 18 years ago. And he's my best friend. And he was the one that said, Fumi, start YouTube. Every single episode that you see on this channel, Ula takes all of the images. He takes all of the filming. Every single one. Surround yourself with people that believe in you, with people that love you, with people that have a vision. Don't be around energy suckers. People that will suck and drain your energy. Don't be around envious people. You know why? It's a waste of their time, not yours. Because this life is not a competition. They might see it as such. I want to compete with her. Oh, she's slim now. Oh, she's doing this now. Oh, I'm just doing my thing. I am just what? I am just doing my thing. I'm on this journey with myself and God. That's it. And there are people that are going to come on the train, and there are people that are going to get off of the train, and there are people that are going to come into your life, and they will serve a purpose. Never ever, well, I've told you before, I got the gift of goodbye because I really understood very early on that Fumi, your path was going to be very, very different. And it's going to be a huge sacrifice. And there are going to be tears where people that you love, but you will know you have to let go of them because they don't serve a purpose in your life. If they're going to take away from you, you don't need them. This person that sent her this message should really focus on her life. She cannot understand why this girl is everywhere because she's being shared, she's being promoted, she is beautiful. Look at her complexion and look at the drive, look at the tenacity she has. She has lost 3 family members. You know what that is? That's siblings. Her parents have passed away. She still comes out here on these social media streets to promote her brand, to promote her fashion, to promote her beauty, to promote her story. That's how I found her. For me, we're twins. This is a survivor. This is somebody who will continue to go on and on and on, and God blesses them tenfold. The journey is hard. You don't know what she's going through. You don't know what she has been going through. You don't know what I go through. You don't know what I have been going through on a daily basis. That's why I talked about my 9 rounds, 10 years of IVF journey. Because I was out here in these social media streets and I said, Fumi, keep on pushing. Because what? The show must go on. Find what you are good at. Find what you love. What you can do every day, all day, and you're willing to do it for free. Me, television talk show host. I was doing it when I didn't even know it was a thing. I would gather my friends and they'd be like, what's the hot topic? And I would laugh and I would joke and I would tell stories. They would sit back and they would watch right from when I was at school. And I said, Fumi, what do you do with this? I'm talking about 30 years ago, and it wasn't in the cards at that time because I knew that I was not going to be, anything else but who I was. I live and love fashion, live and love makeup, love hair. I love to travel, but you don't understand how much I love kicking it with you guys, Fumi Nation. It's like air, oxygen to me. And my husband, what happened? I was working at Yves Saint Laurent. I was the manager there. And so this girl, that girl, they'll be sad, they'll be crying. Like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong? And they'll say, my marriage, my job, my this. I said, sis, listen to me. You know what? Can you come back after work? Because after work it was quiet and so the foot traffic wasn't as heavy. So I would say, come back, let's have a nice makeup session. I would teach her makeup and I'll say, darling, dust your resume off. Start looking for other jobs while you're here. You don't have to cry. You don't have to cry. Look for the solution. Sometimes it was about relationships. And I was just I don't even know what I was doing. I just didn't like to see, my sisters cry. Black, white, blue, green, old, young, polka dot, all of them would drive through. To the point I garnished a reputation where they would come and say, is Fumi here today? Is Fumi here today? Say, no, she's off today. Okay, but don't you want to buy? No. We'll wait for when Fumi comes. It was me that said, Yves Saint Laurent, we have to be on social media and sell all of these products. Once we got it together, we had made the page, we sold out that day. I realized, Fumi, you had something here. What I didn't realize was that Ula was observing. And so one evening when he came to pick me up, he just saw all of these girls where I had a mini masterclass. I told them all to come and we were talking and laughing and this. And I think the following week or so, he went for a huge seminar. I'm talking about 2013, for a huge seminar in Denmark. And that was how he came back and said, Fumi, YouTube is going to be the new TV. It's from YouTube you're going to be and flourish and roam and evolve. And he said, Fumi, I am telling you, it's going to come from here. I will do it with you. I will support you. But I see who you are. And you are speaking to 10 people every night. You can speak to tens and thousands of people. And along the way, I had girlfriends that were envious. I had people that spoke behind my back. I had people who said, Fumi, you're doing too much. Guess what? I have 860,000 followers and counting on YouTube alone, with over 1 million on my social media platform that don't think I'm too much. So my advice to you, you keep going. Keep the flag flying. When they show you their colors, that's when you give them their cards, you give them their passport, because we're Fumi Nation, you give them their passport and tell them it's expired. They are no longer members of your nation. Never stop being who you are. Never ever entertain negativity. Anybody that comes with negativity, you got to let them go. It doesn't matter who they are, because people will underestimate you. I live for it. I even play the part, and I will dumb myself down just to see how big their own peacock colors will pop off. And I see them, I say, so this is who you are. Never ever think that I'm being fooled. I see you for who you are, but I play the game. Why? Because you don't really mean anything to me. You don't. If you're not Fumi Nation, if you're not Ula, if you're not my son, Adrian, that's it. And my family, of course. That's it. You are not of any importance to me. At all. And of course, Christina, Aretha, and a couple of good old school friends that I've had. Because your old school friends that I've known for 40 years, they've always known I was like this. Always. But you're going to have some people that you met from uni, from college, from whatever, who never really tapped into your aura. And when I say that, all of us have it. Be humble, but never negotiate the fabulosity that you are. Never negotiate the anointment that God put on you. You are anointed for a reason, because we are here to do God's work. There comes a time when you liberate yourself. I liberate myself. And I am arrogant about the person that I am. Non-negotiable. I will never play down for you. I'm past that. I'm 57 on this earth. I'm done playing Damalu for you. No. I've got work to do. And if you're not with me, baby, you can step to the side. It does not mean that you're against me. It's just that I cannot invest anything whatsoever in you. The way they talk to you, the way they treat you, they talk about you behind your back. They're very catty with snide comments. That person is not on your team. I'm inspired by a lot of you. I promise you, you'll be so impressed and surprised. I'm inspired by a lot of you. I want you to keep the flag flying. Somebody that is jealous of you, that person feels that you don't deserve the flowers you're getting. What they don't understand is that you have worked so very hard, that you have sacrificed, that you are still on a journey of which they could not even wear your shoes. But you know what makes you extra special is that you show up every day. Every single day you show up and you work, and they don't see that you don't have days off. They don't see that you don't have holidays. They don't see that you're not out having a good time, because you are working every single day. Consistency is what will let you win the prize. I wanted to come out here because I've been having all of these kind of little conversations and comments from the younger girls about how people are so jealous of them from here, there, everywhere. You have to separate yourself from the herd. You are anointed. It doesn't have to make sense to them. They are of no importance. Your journey is important because you are here to send a message. It is through you that you will inspire and motivate millions of people. I look back at my little self and I cannot believe how far I have come today. I know for a fact that age is nothing but a number. Keep going for those dreams. Never, ever give up. Never, ever, 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 ever give up. It will look impossible. It will look as if it's out of your reach. It will look as if it was given to somebody else. Woo! Don't let me cry. This God that we serve has shown me multiple times, I am the I am, and I am the one that brought you here. And any time when you feel alone, when you feel scared, when you feel sad, when you feel defeated, I promise you, my beautiful child, not only am I carrying you and you see the footprints in the sand, but I am teaching you to be fearless, because your reward is further down. And these skills are the skill set that you're going to need to stay up there and shout out my name. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button, and I'll see you. What? I'll see you sooner than later. All of my love. Be fearless. Be fearless. You are queen. You are king, woman. You're a king. You're a woman, you're a king. You're a king, and this is your queendom, because we only have queens here. On the 27th of this month, June, I get an opportunity to meet Fumi Nation. Darling, House of Estri is having the most fabulous fashion event at her wonderful flagship store, and I am going to be a special guest, and we're going to have a sit-down Q&A about fashion, about life, about womanhood. And darlings, I am inviting you for free. All of the information is here. It's going to be absolutely fabulous. All you have to do is register. You can start showing up at 10 in the morning for all of the fabulous shopping, and also shoppers and fashionistas and beauty enthusiasts. And then we're going to have our fabulous Q&A at 3 p.m. Darlings, do not miss it. I cannot wait to meet all of you so that we can have pictures together. We can catch up together. I cannot wait. It's going to be a fabulous event. And darlings, you're invited. All you have to do is what? All you have to do is register. I cannot wait to see you. I am so excited. I mean, talk about keeping it in the family. For those of you that don't know, I was a beauty queen. Yes, I was Miss West Africa 1990. Yes, decades ago. And then it's come back full circle with my beautiful niece Farah, who is competing to be Miss Alberta. I want you guys to sponsor, to support her. She has a wonderful support page. Please go right ahead and support her. Please, please, please. She is absolutely beautiful and amazing. I remember when Farah was born, and to see her now walking on stage and winning all of these beauty competitions just warms my heart. So I want to use my platform to spread the word out there. Please support my wonderful niece Farah, and just click onto the link and give her all the support that you can. I will deeply, deeply, deeply I will deeply appreciate it. And Farah, congratulations. Congratulations. Well, you know you're my daughter anyway, because I don't have daughters. So you are my daughter. It doesn't matter who birthed you. You're my daughter. And I am so, so proud of you. Fumi Nation, this is the first. Yes, my darlings. The next generation doing wonderful and amazing things. And for Farah to walk out on these platforms and really following my steps, in my footsteps, I am absolutely speechless, and I want you to support her. Okay, all of my love. Thank you for everything. I love you guys. Mwah.
Hi guys, my name is Anita, hair coach. I am UK's first ever hair coach and a trichologist. We are a team of trichologists and hair coaches here in W6 London, and we help those who are desperate and have tried and everything else has failed. We look after those who have chronic scalp concerns, flaky, itchy scalp that's been going on for many years. We help those that have hair loss that has progressed instead of improved, and we help those that just generally want to have a better understanding of better quality hair, length, volume, and reduce that dryness. Visit us by clicking here.